If you are looking for that perfect luxury handbag and you want to spend under $2,000, this is the video for you. Today I'm rounding up all of my current handbags that are under that $2,000 retail price. If you are a luxury lover, you know how crazy the price of handbags have gotten. And as much as I want to say that $2,000 is realistic to spend for a luxury handbag these days, it feels really out of touch, but unfortunately that is just where we're at in this luxury space. Please don't come for me, but the reality is if you want to get a good quality bag that is a good size and like just really something to worthy of investing in, you probably need to be around that $1,500 to $2,000 price range. And that unfortunately is a lot of the starter like luxury handbags these days. The prices have gotten insane. I know I'm not the only one that feels this way. A lot of the like bigger houses like Chanel and Hermes, the prices are just astronomical. I have a lot of really good options for you today. Like I said, these are all from my current collection, so I can actually give you my thoughts, my opinions. I'll try to do like little mini reviews of each bag when we go over them, but I do think that there is an option for everybody here in this video. So let's go ahead and get started. The first bag that I want to mention is probably my best priced bag in this video. It's actually under $1,000 retail. This one retails for $995. Keep in mind, this is not an all leather bag. This is majority canvas. You've got some like leather piping, a little bit of leather, well, mostly leather in the strap, and then this like frame of leather here, but it is a canvas bag. So this is going to be one of those bags that I would probably recommend maybe Scotch guarding it or just being aware, because it is gonna probably get a little bit dirty over time because of that. It also is on the smaller side. So again, that's another thing to keep in mind. This is from Balmain. I recently added this to my collection. I have had a chance to wear it a few times and it is seriously so adorable. It is a great alternative to like the YSL camera bag or the Gucci Soho. It's a little bit smaller than both of those. And again, it's not an all leather bag, but I feel like it's very reminiscent of that style of bag. So if you like that style of bag and you're wanting to add another option to your collection, but you don't want to break the bank, this is a really good option under $1,000. Next up is the YSL camera bag. I really love this bag. And this is actually one of my number one, if not the top spot for recommendations for your first luxury bag. It's just under $1,500. It is retailing for $1,490 right now, but I really think that that is a good price for this particular bag. It is an all leather bag. It's a great size. It's a great quality. It is a very simple but classic and elegant bag. It's something that can be dressed up, dressed down. It is crossbody, so I definitely think it is a little bit more of a casual bag, but not that you couldn't wear this to dressier occasions. It is adjustable, but it is only crossbody, so the strap cannot come off. You do have the one compartment. There is like a little card here. I have reached for this a ton. I think I actually wore this pretty much nonstop the first 2 months that I bought it. I highly recommend this. It's holding up really well. I do have a lighter kind of light medium color and I have zero color transfer. However, with lighter bags, it's just something to kind of be aware of. It is a little bit more structured than the Gucci Soho disco bag, which I've talked about in the past. So I do think it holds its shape a little bit better than that particular bag. I really like this one. And if you're looking for your first luxury bag, I think this is a really good option. Next up is the Givenchy Antigona in the mini size. Unfortunately, the larger sizes than this are going to be over that $2,000 price point. I actually think this is a really good option. This one retails for $1,950 right now, so it's just under that $2,000 budget we're talking about today. But I do think this is a really good option because it is extremely versatile. So not only do you have the top handle option, which I think is very ladylike and feminine, and just there's something very classy and elegant about a top handle, but you have the option of the longer adjustable crossbody strap. So again, you can wear this in more casual situations, but you can take the strap off. The strap is removable in this particular case and just carry it handheld if you want. The size is surprisingly really roomy once you get inside. And this one of course comes in a ton of different colors. I really think this is a good option because of the versatility of it. I think that it has like this almost like dressier look to it instantly. So you could wear it to the office. You know, this with like your briefcase or your laptop bag is really, really chic because it's not too bulky, it's not too big. You can fit all of your essentials and a little bit more in here. But again, it can also be extremely casual. I really, really think this is a great option under that $2,000 price point. Next up is the Chloe Woody Tote, and this is going to be another option under that $1,000 price point that we talked about. This, in my opinion, is more of a spring summer bag. Not that you can't wear it year round, because it definitely can be styled year round, but I just feel like because of the canvas look and just the overall look, it feels very like casual, beachy. It is more of a structured tote, and mine is in the medium size. They do have a larger size, they do have a smaller size, but I actually think this medium size is perfection. If you're truly looking for more of like a travel bag or a vacation bag or a beach bag or a pool bag, I do think the large size is good for that, but this is a good like bag option. It's a little bit more on the casual side, but you could totally put like a laptop in here with all of your essentials. It is definitely large enough for that. I do think this is a great bag. I don't know if I would say that this would be a good like only luxury bag in your collection, but if you've already got a couple of luxury bags in your collection and you're looking for something like different and fun, just specifically for spring and summer dresses and rompers, and to kind of add that like spring and summer element to an outfit, this is a really good option. Next up is my Gucci backpack. I've actually talked a lot about this, and I really think it's a great option to have in your collection for weekends, family trips, road trips, things like field trips and stuff like that for the kids. If you have kids, this would make a really good diaper bag option as well, because it's definitely unisex, and it's something that I feel like it's a good size. It's really comfortable to carry. You can carry this in addition to your handbag, and it's not going to be like fussy or anything like that. This one retails for $16.50, I believe. And I actually think that's a really good price for what you get in this bag. It's super versatile. It's super comfortable to carry. It carries quite a bit. There is a larger option. This is the small, but I actually think that this one holds plenty. I am so glad that I ended up with this size, because I think that not only is it adorable and cute and very, very functional, but I actually think it's a little bit more stylish than the larger size. Like the front pocket is really, really nice and roomy. I can fit like my phone and my card holder and keys and all of like the main essentials in there, and then everything else in this larger compartment. You've got like the canvas straps. It is majority a canvas bag, so keep that in mind. You're not really paying for full leather in this particular case, but I do think it is one of those super practical bags that if you enjoy having different bag options to reach for, this is a really good one to add. Next up, we've got to talk about the Louis Vuitton Speedy options. This was one of my first like luxury bags that I just fell head over heels in love with. I really, really fell in love with the classic Speedy. This is the Speedy 30. This one retails for $15.50 right now, and then this is the Speedy 25 in the bandolier version, and this particular one retails for $18.20 right now. So they're both under that $2,000 price point, and you could actually get the smaller size and then not the bigger size. I don't think, maybe the bigger size in this one as well. I'll link some options down below for you, but I do think this is a beautiful, beautiful option as well. It's classic, it's simple, it's timeless. You obviously can pick between like the monogram canvas, which is a little bit more flashy and showy, or the damier ebene, which I just think is like, it's just such a beautiful, beautiful bag. I think they're both really great. I used to be, like I said, obsessed with the classic Speedy. I have now converted over to realizing the practicality of the bandolier. I much prefer the bandolier in the 25 size, and then I much prefer the classic in the 30 size. So to me, these two are kind of like the perfect pairing. It's a great bag. They are deceivingly massively big inside. Like they fit so much. The 25 size fits a ton. The only complaint about the 25 size is the zipper size opening. The 30 has a huge zipper opening and is really, really big as well. These are both really good options at that under $2,000 price point. It's a classic bag. You'll be able to have this for many, many years. So I actually misspoke earlier. This is actually the most affordable bag of the entire video. This one is, it's really under that $1,000 price range. It retails for $830. This is the Burberry bum bag that I have been obsessed with lately, and you guys have as well. It's really, really impressed me. I think the quality is amazing. I think it looks fabulous. There's something really kind of chic, right? Like, and elegant about the Burberry print. It's really classic, and there's something very sophisticated about it. I love this whenever I'm just styled really, really casual and athletic. I think it looks amazing. Again, one of those super practical bags. It's all canvas, and then you've got the adjustable strap in the back. I have several videos pretty much on all the bags that we're talking about today. So if you're new to my channel, make sure you go check out the rest of the videos on my channel. I have lots of comparison videos and like, you know, what's in my bags and stuff like that. So I probably have covered it somewhere. If I haven't covered it here on my YouTube channel, I've probably covered it on TikTok or Reels. But I just think this is a really good option, and obviously the price is amazing. Now, is this going to be your first luxury bag? Probably not. But again, if you've already got a collection going and you want to have some other options to reach for, something very, very different in your collection versus another crossbody bag or another tote, a bum bag is a really good option, and I love this one. This is one of my newest handbags. This is the Gucci Ophidia bag. I don't even know the official name of it. This one retails for $1,850, so we're under that $2,000 price range that we're talking about today. But when I saw this canvas, I really just fell in love. You know how much I love my nudes and neutrals and tans and ivories. That's just my absolute fave. And I thought it looked so beautiful in this canvas. And I love the contrast of the web detail in the green and red. There's just something about this web that I just love. I think it's so, so beautiful and elegant and classic. You've got the gold detail. The chain is not adjustable and not removable, but you can put it inside the bag if you want to carry it like a clutch. But I do want to point out one thing in particular is getting in it is a little bit of a pain. You kind of have to go through the side because it's magnetic, and the magnet is really, really strong. So it is a good thing that the magnet is strong because you don't have to worry about your things like will fall out, but it's also a little bit of a pain to get in. So there are pros and cons to the magnets here. You open it up and you've got a pretty decent side. You've got one large compartment split down the middle to make it two compartments, and then a little card holder in the back. And then let me show you. Do you see the magnets on there? That is how you close it, and you don't, like I said, you don't have to worry about anything falling out. I think this is a great bag. It's a good size. It does fit all of your essentials. I can wear it crossbody on my particular body frame, and it does fit a little bit higher crossbody on me. But I've said this before, I actually think that this fits perfectly on, like, that's how high I personally like my crossbodies to fit. It's just more comfortable for me. I've always preferred a little bit higher of a crossbody. I much prefer a higher crossbody versus a longer crossbody, and I think this one is super, super comfortable. Next up is the YSL round camera bag. So keep in mind, when I'm talking about this bag, I'm not necessarily talking about the one that I have. It just comes in different leathers and colors. So just keep that in mind. It doesn't just particularly come in this suede with this kind of braid detail. It comes with like the classic logo and in leathers. This one retails for $13.90, so well under that $2,000 budget, but it is on the smaller side. This is definitely a mini bag. I think this is a great bag if you just need your bare essentials. Phone, keys, some money. It's gonna fit in there like a lip gloss, maybe a hand sanitizer. It is definitely on the small side. This one is so cute for like festivals and concerts, or when you really just want something super, super small, but you still wanna be kind of fashionable and have a little, you know, your little luxury bag on ya. It's really, really cute. It's not adjustable. It's not removable as far as the strap goes. You've got the little leather detail here, making it a little bit more comfortable than just the chain sitting on your shoulder. You've got the little tassel detail here, and the zipper they're always comfortable. Chevron detail. Mine's in suede, so I can't really talk about the wear and tear of the leather ones, but like I've said in the past, I've always had really good luck with my YSL bags. I feel like they they have held up really well. Suede is more delicate than leather, so I would keep that in mind as well. And then, like I said, it is definitely on the smaller side, but I do think this is a really cute bag, and obviously we're under that $2,000 price point, so I had to mention it. This is the YSL mini camera bag. It is slightly smaller than the camera bag that I shared with you early on in the video. I love this one. This one retails for, I think, also $13.90. Did I get that? Yes, $13.90. So again, well under that $2,000 price point, but another mini option. So this is like bare essentials here: phone, keys, money, cards, you know, a lip gloss. You can fit probably a little bit more in this than the round one, only because of the shape. Because things are just gonna fit in here a little bit better. But it's still definitely on the smaller side. You can see you've got a smaller little pocket here. I don't know if I would ever use this for a phone, but it'd be fine for like maybe receipts, or, you know, if you felt comfortable putting a card holder in here. I don't know if I would do that, but you do have that option. You've got the gold, mine in particular has gold hardware. You've got this cute little tassel detail, very similar to the other camera bag, the Gucci Soho Disco. It's really fun. It's really cute, but it is a mini bag. So I would personally think this would be a good option if, let's say that you already have a luxury tote in your collection and you're wanting like a smaller fun weekend bag when you're going to brunch or out with the girls, or just even like shopping for the day, and you don't want to carry anything big or oversized. This is a really good option to have if you just need something kind of mini in your collection. Obviously, you don't have to get it in the red because it comes in a lot of different neutrals, but I really like this. I love the YSL leather. It's just so beautiful, very caviar-esque. It's such a beautiful, beautiful leather. I love the thinner, like lighter chain detail. Again, you've got the leather here, so it's gonna be really, really comfortable on your shoulder. But I really love this one, and I think it's a great bag to have. Next up is the Goyard St. Louis bag. This one's in the PM size. This one retails for $12.25 if you get it in a classic color. This is a classic color, and just over $1,500 if you get it in a special color. But basically, like the black, the you know, I think there's like a gray color. There's like a few different classic colors, so you definitely have some options. This is one of those totes that I enjoy having in my collection. I do. I really, really do enjoy having in my collection. But Goyard, I don't know. I've just not had the best luck with them, so it's really hard for me to be like, buy this bag. It's amazing. It's hard for me to do that. I actually owned the GM bag before I owned the PM bag, and I really did like that bag. I did. I liked the bag, but I decided to give the PM a try. I ended up ordering in the same color combo because I knew it was going to be a one or the other type of situation for me. And I owned both of them for a little while, and I realized I reached for the PM more. I decided to keep the PM, and I do love it. But I had some issues with my GM with cracking, and really, really early on, like within a month of purchasing the bag directly from the Goyard store, and they refused to fix it or do anything about it. They were just going to charge me for the repair, and I had just never experienced anything like that whenever you're talking in the luxury space. So I just have like a little bit of a bad taste in my mouth when it comes to Goyard. I think their customer service is not what I think it should be for a brand that has the status that it does and how much they charge for their bags. I've never experienced that with Louis Vuitton. Yes, we all know Louis Vuitton has had some issues with glazing and still continues to, but they stand behind their products and they fix it. Should they have to? No, they should just do it right the first time. 100% agree, but they always fix it. They always make the customer happy, and I just didn't experience that with Goyard. So do I think this is a good option if you love luxury brands and you want to have different luxury brands in your collection? Obviously, Goyard is an amazing like house when it comes to the history and luxury and exclusivity. It's a lot more exclusive than like Louis Vuitton and stuff like that. But you know, it kind of is what it is. Their canvas are very, very thin, but I do think it has a unique look, and I do love having this bag. And I think the PM is just a better option for me. It works better. I think it's a good, I would say it's comparable to the MM and the Neverfull. Speaking of Louis Vuitton Neverfull, I am cheating a little bit here because this one is actually just a hair over that $2,000 budget we're talking about today. This one is $2,030. So we are $30 over our $2,000 budget for today's video, but I still wanted to mention it because at the end of the day, 30 bucks is really not that much when you're talking about $2,000. And I do think it's a really good option for you. It's a very, very practical bag. You do get the little mini tote or the mini like little pouch that comes with it. I don't think mine is in here, but you do get the little mini pouch that I actually use all the time. I literally use that all the time. It is a great sturdy canvas. It's one of those bags that you're gonna reach for all the time. It's great for work. It's great for school. It's great for travel. It's just a really, really great size. This one is the MM size. I don't know if I already said that, but it is the MM size. And I've had this one for so long, and it is trucking along, you guys. It's looking great. The canvas looks amazing. The straps look amazing. And I just think it's a really good bag. Do I think that the price has just like astronomically grown? I actually did a blog post on the blog recently, and the first Neverfull GM, keep in mind it's the GM size, not this size, the size larger. When it came out, it retailed for $655. $655, and the MM size retails for just over $2,000 today. It's crazy how these bags have just, the prices have just gone through the roof. It's crazy, but I still wanted to mention it. It's a classic, right? Like, who doesn't love a good Neverfull? And because I cheated with the Neverfull, I had to mention this one as well. Again, we're $30 over that $2,000 budget. This one is $2,030, the same as the Neverfull in the MM size. This is the NeoNoe, so the newer version of the original Noe that launched in the early 30s. This is a beautiful, beautiful bag. Very, very classic. Very almost kind of like antique old school with the bucket style. Again, a really, really good tote-esque style option. I mean, it's like a tote with a drawstring on the top, right? That's kind of the way that I consider a bucket bag. And I just wanted to mention it because I cheated with the Neverfull. I thought, you know what? This is the exact same price point. I'm going to go ahead and mention it, even though we're cheating a little bit here with this one. But again, 30 bucks over $2,000. What is an extra 30 bucks when you're already spending $2,000? This is a great option. It's a little bit more like, it's a little bit more handbag-esque instead of tote-esque for the Neverfull. So if you're looking for something just as practical as a tote, but you want something more handbag-esque, this would be a really, really good option. I got it in this, I don't remember what they call this color, maybe caramel? I can't remember, but it comes in a bunch of different like interior color options and strap options, but I, of course, went for the most neutral one they had. So that is it. We've got a ton of options for you under that $2,000 price point. Okay, two of them are not under that $2,000 price point, but it still was worth talking about all of them. I'm going to link all of the handbags that I talked about in today's video down below in the info box. If you're new to my channel, my name is Amanda. Make sure to hit that subscribe button as well as that notification button so you don't miss any future fashion and luxury videos. And again, if you're new to my channel, make sure to go through and check out some of my other videos. I've got tons of hauls and unboxing and like comparison videos and what's in my bags and just general reviews and things like that. If you don't find it here on my YouTube channel, find me on Instagram, find me on TikTok. I've probably got it there as well because I love doing little like what's in my bags and little handbag reviews in those like quick little videos as well. But again, Amanda, nice to meet you. Stick around. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.